Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your March 2017 Lovescopes. So this month we're using Mirror Salon's Love Oracle deck and the astrology reading cards. Thank you for joining me and thank you for all your support. I do appreciate it. Please do keep in mind these are general readings, so they may not apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. Be sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings as well. Sometimes they resonate better with you than your sun sign when it comes to general readings. Or the three readings together should be able to give you a few messages specific to you as to what may be coming up for you in the month. So be sure to watch all three. And a couple of updates. If you're watching the video before the end of February, then you can still take advantage of the New Year specials and the Valentine's specials on my website. And if you are watching the video after the beginning of March, then the New Year and the Valentine specials are no longer available, but you still have spring specials available. You know that I always try to make my readings accessible to as many people as possible, and so I always try to come up with a special that people can take advantage of. So head on to my specials page on my website. The link to it is in the description box below. And if you're interested, all the information you need is there. Okay, so let's jump in and see what March holds for each of the signs. I hope you enjoy your readings. Happy spring. Have a wonderful time, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. So let's have a look at what the month has in store for you. So your oracle cards representing your main energies that you're dealing with in the month, or a time frame for you, so weeks 1 through 4. We have Destiny as your first card. Then we have Work, Triangle, and Young Female. Okay, so, and we're going to get to your astrology cards in just a second. With the Destiny card as your first card, now this is talking about fate. It talks about destiny being at work in your love life in the month of March. Things will happen the way they are meant to, when they are meant to. So it's a reminder for you to try to be open to whatever's going on in your love life. Try to see it as a spiritual experience. Try to see it as something you can learn from. Try to see something through, see where it takes you. Also be prepared for surprises. Be prepared for things taking a different turn than what you expect, okay, with this energy. It's a card that says that wherever we are in our lives, things are going to turn out the way they are meant to, when they are meant to. And so we could be looking at changes in our love lives. We could be looking at meeting new people. We could be looking at leaving relationships. We could be looking at meeting the person we're supposed to be with for the rest of our lives. With this kind of energy, it's the energy of fate here. It's also a card that tries to remind us not to fight fate or to run away from our destiny, because we're not going to be able to do that. And so it's, again, whatever happens in your love life during this time, try to be open to it in as much as possible and see where it may take you with the energy of destiny. It is ultimately a positive omen, okay, because it says that one way or another, you're going to be where you are meant to, with who you are meant to, when you are meant to. And again, chance encounters, anything like that, okay, can happen, so just be open to it. With the Word card here, for some of you, this talks about a chance encounter in terms of meeting someone new through your work, or someone new joining the company, or you're joining a new company and you're meeting a lot of different people. And there could be, someone there who catches your eye, or you stand up for someone with this kind of energy. For others, this talks about someone you work with asking you out, or things take a romantic turn in whichever way with someone that you work with someone that you're involved with through your work. It could be a boss, it could be a superior, it could be a co-worker, or anyone else attached to your work situation with this card here. For others, this talks about working on yourself, working on your love life, or working on a relationship. It talks about focus and dedication with this energy, where you know that something is worth it and you're putting in the work when you have to, okay, when it's necessary with this kind of energy. But for the most part, it does feel like meeting someone through work or your creative endeavors, or how you earn your living, what you do for a living, meeting someone through that. With the triangle card here, the triangle card and the young female, for some of you, these two cards go together. It could be that you have to choose between two people with this kind of energy, or you are someone else's choice between you and another person. It could be the young female is attached to this, okay, either you have to choose between this young female and someone else, or they have to choose between you and this young female, or you are the young female and they have to choose between you and another person. It could be that this is a third party, in terms of if you're already with someone, there could be a third party kind of circling your relationship. It's really important that you have honest conversations, okay, to get to the bottom of things, so that you don't get yourself in messy, complicated situations, in as much as possible, of course. The triangle card can also talk about a decision you have to make, okay? It doesn't have to be just you're in a relationship and someone else is involved somehow. It could be a decision, a choice that needs to be made between two different options. Now that could be, do you stay where you are, or do you go? Do you stay with the person you're with, or do you break up? Do you give the relationship a second chance or not? Do you start seeing this person or not? It could just be a decision that is necessary, okay? And you have two different options and you just have to pick one, okay? So you could be looking at different choices around the third week of the month. And with the young female there, this could be your energy. For some of you, I do feel like, this is you focusing on yourself and your independence. You could be dealing with a lot of new experiences in your life in terms of moving, or new jobs, or new friends, or just new situations. And it's almost like, you'd rather focus on yourself at this time than get yourself involved in a relationship. So for some of you, that could be the case. For others of you, this is new energy that comes into your love life at this time. Now, it can talk about that kind of puppy love or idealistic love. For some of you, you could be looking at that, just falling in love with someone like you would when you were 16 or something like that, okay? Or it just represents being interested in a younger person, someone a little bit younger than you, or someone who's a bit young at heart, or a little bit naive. Could be attached to your love life somehow towards the end of the month. Or again, this is your energy, and it says, don't be naive, try to see things for what they are, and make the decision that is right for you, okay? This is not the time to think about sparing people's feelings. This is the time to make a decision that is true to you and what you want in your life. You can be diplomatic about it, but you have to put yourself first in this situation and be a little bit selfish. But you have to do what's right for you, okay, with whatever this choice is. Your astrology cards, we have Aquarius. This energy is freedom, loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. And Pisces, this energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So for some of you, you're having to choose between an Aquarius and a Pisces, or an air sign and a water sign. So air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For some of you, you are with an Aquarius and there's a Pisces coming in. You're with a Pisces and there's an Aquarius coming in. And these, could represent your options in terms of what do you choose. These could also represent your options in terms of, do you choose love, or do you choose your freedom? Do you choose a relationship and, continue to work on that relationship and overcome the issues and the obstacles and so on? Or do you choose your independence? You take your freedom and you just go back to being who you are, discovering yourself, and just being free to do whatever you want. Okay, so for some of you, that's a choice that's on the table. For others, the choice is, do you forgive this person and give them a second chance, or do you walk away? For some of you, that's what's going on here as well. And for others of you, this is just a choice of, do you commit to this person or not? Because you could be looking at someone asking you to commit to them, and you're thinking, am I ready for this or maybe not? So for some of you, that's the choice. And for others, it's about, do I just trust this relationship? Okay, for some of you, you're having hesitation or reservations when it comes to lowering your guard and trusting another person. And it's going to be different for everyone, but for some of you, you're in a good relationship, or you're with someone, or someone's interested in you, and that person has really pure intentions towards you. And so your decision is, do you trust them and open up to them, or offer them your heart the way they're offering you theirs, or do you continue to tiptoe around the situation and run away from that commitment? Okay, so for some of you, that's what's going on. But destiny is at work in your love life in the month of March, so anything can happen. Try not to run away from things or avoid things. If they're meant to happen, they will happen anyway. With whatever choices you're making, I feel that for some of you, it's also about, if they're meant to be with you, they will come back, or if they're meant to be with you, they will be with you, and if not, they won't. So for some of you, those questions are also coming up in the month of March, but anything can happen in March when it comes to your love life. So try to do the right thing, try to do what makes you happy. You definitely have a lot of potential when it comes to your love life in March. So I hope that the reading makes sense and that it helps you. I'm looking forward to your comments. Let me know how these cards make sense to you, if they apply to you, and how your month is going. Thank you again for joining me. Have a wonderful time ahead, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.